Welcome to the debut of Taper Time, a show that introduces you to the athletes' personalities and lets us play games and have fun. We're coming to you today from Irvine, California, about 15 miles south of Disneyland, where the Phillips 66 National Championships are being held. We'll be with you the rest of the week, coming to you from the Fan Zone tomorrow through Saturday at 4:30 Pacific and Sunday at 5 Pacific. I am your host, two-time Olympian Kaitlin Sandeno, and I am joined by four-time Olympian, eight-time medalist, a hometown local favorite, and my dear friend, Jason Lezak. Jason, welcome to the first ever Taper Time.
Thanks, Kaitlin. It's great to be here with you. I was doing a little math earlier, and as much as I love Taper, I've spent more than 150,000 hours in this pool, and I'm pretty sure nobody can beat that.
That is because this is Jason's home pool, his high school, his club team. After college, you were back here. I mean, Jason, you pretty much slugged the most hours out of anybody at the Woollett pool. How does that feel?
It feels good, and it feels good not to be putting those hours in anymore. That's more important than anything right now.
So talking about not putting in as many hours, Taper Time. What is taper? What does that mean? Me, personally, it's the best time of the year. But Jason, for all those non-swimmers out there, what is taper?
All right, taper is when you're a sprinter, you work really, really hard throughout the year. And as it gets closer to the end of the season, all that hard work's gonna pay off, but you need a rest. So you do a little less and a little less and a little less. And as you get to that big meet, which is here at Nationals, you are very fresh and you're ready to swim fast.
You know, it's funny, I always enjoyed using taper as an excuse to get out of dishes, chores, taking out the trash can. We are also going to be joined by legendary Olympic champion Cullen Jones, and we caught up with Cullen on the pool deck as he asked, what's your favorite excuse for Taper Time?
What is your favorite taper excuse as to why you can't do something?
Ooh, I need a massage.
The water's too cold. I gotta park right outside the front door.
I can't clean the house. It's always, hey Cassie, can you do the dishes? I'm on taper. Or, hey Cassie, can you cook me food? I'm on taper.
Usually mine is, but Kathleen didn't have to do that much.
You know, on the way to practice, I like to say on taper that, you know, it's better to take an Uber than to walk or bike.
I make my dad hold my mesh bag. We'll be on one side of the pool or the other, and I'll be like, oh, this is too far, it's gonna ruin my taper.
I can't do my dishes because it's gonna hurt my taper.
The worst one I've ever heard is I can't mow the lawn. And wait. That was from you, and you lived in an apartment.
Cullen getting thrown under the bus. I love that one. See, I told you, dishes is a popular one. You don't have to do the dishes when you're on taper. But the kind of the gnarly part, I think, for taper, get this, and all these swimmers, you know, but for women, you had to let your leg hair grow out. So the best part of taper was the night before you get to shave those legs, but that wasn't necessarily the men's favorite part, was it?
A little different on the other side. You know, men aren't necessarily known for shaving their legs, and I had to do this plenty of times.
Yes.
And I could tell you how many times I've cut.
You cut yourself?
Many.
Do people have to help you? Like, I was following Cody Miller on social media, and Cody's like, Blake Peroni's teammate shaving my back. He's only cut me 3 times. Did you have that too?
I definitely had some people helping me. It was great once I found my wife, and she was able to do that for me a little bit easier. Well,
you know, sprinters and distance swimmers like myself, we have a little bit of, you know, taper philosophy, but we're gonna have a little input from another legendary sprinter. We have today with us Anthony Irvin, 3-time Olympian. He was also Jason's Olympic roommate. I feel really left out of this conversation. This is gonna be a lot of sprinter broing out right now, I believe. Welcome, Tony, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you, it's great to be here.
So Tony, Anthony, as everybody knows you, we're talking taper, and I'm looking at you, we're just talking shaving, and you got this beard right now. What's going on here?
Well, I'm growing up, Jason, as something that you're familiar with, and I'm just letting it go. I'm just rooting myself in the very earth, and at times, when in the pool, it does drag me back. But that's really part of it. It's really part of that super compensation of what taper is to let it go, and then you're free.
So you're letting it go, and you're free. But within 3 days, I'm pretty sure you will shave this.
You do look wiser with it. You do look wiser.
I am wise. It's not a mistake. I've grown quite attached to it, Jason.
Okay.
But shaving's an important part of our sport.
It is.
I'm not going to comment whether it looks good or not. We'll leave that for exactly. So let's talk a little bit about your swimming. You know, you've the oldest male to win a gold medal last Olympics at 35 years old, right? How does it feel 2 years later to still be swimming?
It feels pretty good. I wish I was swimming more often than I am right now, but life calls, and at times you have to shore up some of that missing time that you invested so much into swimming.
How does that old body feel, though? That's more my question, because I trained until 36, so you're just passing me now. You're 37.
It's tough. I mean, the national anthem is going on in the background. I feel like we should stand up and attend.
This is live.
Did it.
Okay, we finished.
All right, that
All
was
right.
amazing. That was Anthony, the patriot that he is. Thank you, Anthony, for joining us today on Taper Time. We wish you so much luck. You have one race, the last day of the meet, correct? How's that mentally? Is that a little bit more challenging, or?
No, I'm a closer.
Yes, and you get to have a little bit longer taper now, too, right?
Indeed. Ask Jason. He's on the longest taper of all.
Yes.
6 years tapering right now. Feels good.
Anthony, thank you for joining us. We've gone for one special guest, and we've got another extremely special guest over down with our buddy, Cullen Jones. Cullen, who do you got down there with you?
And we have our special guest is Flula Borg. Do you mind if I just call you Flula?
Yes, anything you like. You can call me Thomas Johnson. I don't care.
Well, thank you for coming. You know, we have to first off to introduce him. He's an artist. So you're a comedian.
Yes,
you're an actor.
Of course.
You were seen in Pitch Perfect 2. Is that correct?
My left shoulder is in the first 5 minutes, right there in the corner. Yes.
You know what? I'm just going to let you introduce yourself, to, especially all the swimming fans. Would you like to tell them about yourself? Go
Yes.
ahead. Oh, take the mic. Go ahead. I love it.
Oh,
Go ahead. No. You got it. You got it.
Hello, it's me, Flula Borg. I'm very excited to see people inside the water, splishy splashing very fast, and this is a wonderful event. Hello, back to you, Cullen.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for giving me the mic.
Yes.
So you're at our biggest meet. This is our nationals. People are getting ready to race at the biggest level for this year.
Yes.
You're excited?
Oh,
You're
so
excited
pumped.
to see some big swimming?
Yes, I'm excited to see speed and grace and sassiness.
So I've seen you on Conan before, and you said that you like basketball, you like football. Why swimming?
I love swimming because it's just man against H2O.
There you go.
It's the most simple basic of the opponents.
Absolutely.
I like this, yes.
Yes, absolutely. So I guess the next question is, like I said, you're an artist. I saw that you're a DJ as well.
Yes, I've spinned on the ones and twos. I very much enjoy playing Milli Vanilli tracks all day long.
Okay.
From 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Mondays and Tuesdays in the Ralph's parking lot on Hyperion and Franklin.
That is awesome. So let me ask you one more question. With all the things that you're doing, you live here in LA, do you have anything coming up that everyone should be looking out for?
I like to speak words into a podcast called Boom Time.
Yeah.
I've called it Boom Time because in the morning when I wake up, I scream 2 words, boom and time. This is what I do.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Colin, what do you have coming up that you are excited to tell the people?
You know, right now, this summer I'm not swimming, but you know what?
Yeah, what?
I'm not retired yet. So that is, the next year we'll see what happens. But I graduated, so this isn't about me. This is about you. You're our special guest.
Congratulations,
Oh,
Colin.
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes.
So, where can the fans meet you? Can you give us like a social, something we should follow?
Yes. Well, you can see me. Usually, I'm going on a walk in Griffith Park on Wednesdays from 6:30 a.m. to 6:42 a.m. by the small latrine. And if you cannot meet me there, just find me any place. Flula. That's it. Flula. You may search me. Hello.
That's amazing. So we're gonna come back. We have so much more fun with Flula, and you're gonna stay here, right?
I'm not leaving. I've been contractually told to stay here.
So we're gonna pass it back to Kaitlin. Back to you, Kaitlin.
Thanks, guys. Coming up next, Flua's Food Truck Challenge. You won't want to miss it. Welcome back to the debut of Taper Time. We are here at the Aqua Zone at the Phillips 66 Nationals, where we have food trucks, we have games, we have autographs. We have so much fun going. There's even a beer garden. I mean, Jason, they don't normally sell alcohol at our sporting events for swimming. So come on down if you're local. Jason, what do you think? Like, your kids are coming. What do you think they're like most excited to do at the swimming?
I just saw them run by. They're having a great time. They don't care about this show right now. They're having too much fun over here at the Aquazon. Yeah, but this is a great, I've never seen anything like this at a national championship event before. It's something that usually we have at the Olympic trials, so this is pretty special. Come on out, have fun.
It's awesome. I'm most excited for the food trucks. I love to eat. So Cullen, I think, has like the coolest segment right now. Cullen, let's take a look what you lucky guys get to do down there.
Like I told you guys, we're going to continue to have fun. Thank you, Kaitlin, for coming back. Hey, listen, Flula, we have some food here. Did you know it's National Culinary Day?
Stop the presses, Cullen. What?
Go. National Culinary Day. So we're going to get some food in here.
And your name is what?
Cullen.
So it's your day.
Yes. See,
this
I like that.
It's
See,
delicious.
This is my day. I like this.
Excellent.
So we're here in the Aquazone, and now it's all about fun here. So we've got a bunch of food trucks here. So we've got two. This is Maze Cocina. And is the carne asada tacos, and this is the carne asada fries. Now, you know, as a swimmer, we can't always eat this, but, you know, when it's taper time, you get to cheat a little bit. So the second thing we have is the Phenomenon truck with the chicken Asian style beef rice bowl with the famous aioli. House aioli. Oh, that looks good. Aioli. So now let's all right. Now I know my hosts up there on the desk are very upset, but we get to try it now. So let's dig in. Let's dig in.
I'm digging so good.
Yeah, man, it's a fries. You use your hands, right? You use your hands in fries. Yeah. Get this fork out of here. Okay.
Oh.
That's good.
I'm ready for the breaststroke now, Cullen. Let's do that.
All right, now let's try the rice and beef.
Cullen, when you are eating rude foods, would you eat this? Like, oh, it's time for a break. Let me have it. So delicious.
I call it cheat day.
Cheat day.
Cheat day.
We're cheating so hard, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Flula, I gotta ask you, which one was your favorite?
I love anything that is calories and smelling tasty. So this is a tie of all the things.
No, you gotta pick one. Pick one.
Yes.
Oh! The bowl.
Bowl.
Well, I've got to go with the carne asada. So since we have a tie, we need to break this tie. And since we're in the Aquazone, we're going to grab a fan. We're going to bring a fan. We can't tie, right? We can't tie. So we're going to bring in a fan. Oh, here we go. Come on in. We got two fans. We're going to bring in two fans. How you doing?
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Would you like to tell everybody your name?
I'm Eliana.
Eliana, you want to try some of this food? Come on, National Culinary Day. So, would you like the tacos or the fries?
Fries.
Try the fries. Go ahead, dig in there. Don't be afraid.
Maybe scrap one?
Oh,
wow, that's really good.
Really good, right?
Really
okay,
good.
now Flula said this is better. So here's your fork.
Okay.
It's clean.
Okay.
Go ahead and have one. Have a little bit.
Okay, I will. Oh my God.
Okay, now you gotta turn around for the camera. Which one do you prefer?
Probably this.
Oh, Flula wins! Oh no! Yeah. All right. I don't like to lose, but you know what? It's okay. But you know what? We're gonna come back with Flula. You win this time.
Thank you, Cullen.
For this time. Okay. It's not gonna happen again.
Never.
Back to you, Kaitlin.
CJ gets to have all the fun. Save us some, CJ.
I'm a little jealous.
Yeah, I know, right? Save us some. Don't go anywhere. We'll have Cullen Jones joining us right here next.
Okay.
Welcome back to Taper Time. I'm Kaitlin Sandeno, joined by Jason Lezak and Cullen Jones.
Yay.
Guys, we're about 20 minutes away from the first night of finals of day 1 of the Phillips 66 Nationals. But we, the three of us, we go so far back.
Yes.
My boys.
Way back.
Way back.
Which reminds me, 12 years ago, I believe they had the national championships here, and we got a race against each other.
Yes, we did.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, you beat me in the 100.
Okay, but more
importantly,
forget about that part of it, because we qualified for the Pan Pacific Championships.
Yes, we did. Yes,
and then what happened at the Pan Pacific Championships?
We were behind the block. I was terrified, shaking, and you came up to me and said, "We got this."
Aww.
And then I was the first time I got a world record, and I was the first African American to get a world record, thanks to your tutorship. Your tutorship, thank you.
I just got like the goosebumps.
And then we did it again in 2008, which is still standing, thanks to Superman.
That's right.
46-0.
10 years later, we still hold that record. But forget about the records. We've had a lot of fun together. We swam a lot of races together. But we're also competitors. As you said, I beat you. There's plenty of times where you beat me. So it's gone back and forth.
Of course. That's the best thing about swimming, right? We just constantly try to be better, and then wear red, white, and blue on our backs, of course, doing the same thing.
So this is a point to the kids right here. It's okay to be competition and still like each other. We're still friends.
Be friends, absolutely. But behind the blocks,
no talking. Game face.
So since I'm with some stud 100 freestylers, we got a big race tonight. What do you guys? Any predictions? Any thoughts, feelings, insight that you want to share with the fans
this morning, it's so warm here in Irvine, but you know what? It was fun to watch. They were burning up the pool.
Yeah.
I feel like Nathan Adrian has a little, he might have something up his sleeve. I saw those last 3 strokes. I think he's going to finish hard tonight.
So you look at the veteran like Nathan, you got a tough field though. We were looking, there's 15 people under 49 seconds, which has never been done before.
It's unheard of.
It's really about the depth of this event. So the USA team's looking good for that relay coming up. But who's going to win it? I really don't know.
And you're not going to want to miss it, fans. You can watch this, all the action. If you couldn't make it to Irvine tonight, follow along on the Olympic Channel at 6 p.m. tonight Pacific time. Again, we talked about the men. Men get a lot of shout out. What about the women? I mean, we have some fast sprinters, and again, prelims was extremely fast, right?
Oh my goodness.
Well, if we're talking 100 freestyle, it seems like that's what we're doing here. That's our specialty. Katie Ledecky, 9th place. So she actually scratched that to focus on the distance event tonight. But I'm sure she wanted to get into the final.
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, I'm pretty sure she made the right decision by scratching because you know, she's not breaking a world record. We're all asking questions like, what's wrong? Did she not get her breakfast? Did she have the lunch? What happened? You know, she's such a dominant factor. And in the 100 free, I got to go with my girl Simone. She's so strong in that 100 free. And those last 3-4 strokes, that's what got her the gold medal in 2016.
Yeah, I'm confident she's going to swim real fast.
Really well.
Oh, well, Cullen, I mean, as much as we would wish that you were in the pool, I mean, we're glad that you're not because, man, you're busy this week. Tell us about some of the segments that you're doing. Tell us kind of about what you're doing with Inside the Lanes, right? With Cullen Jones, or I'd like to call CJ.
Yes,
Tell us about that.
You know, Between the Lanes has been such a blessing to me because I've been able to do different segments and ask questions like, you know, what is taper? Or your best taper excuse? And unfortunately, it backfires when your coach decides to tell on you. But, you know, it's a lot of fun. And I'm doing a lot of stuff for Deck Pass Live, which I've been on. We've all been on before. So it's a lot of fun to be kind of versatile and moving around and asking questions of friends and family from behind the scenes. You get to ask those questions.
So speaking of which, you are not swimming, as Kaitlin said. A lot of people think you're retired, but that is not the case. So explain that real quick.
This is like TMZ of swimming right now.
Is this a hot seat? Am I sitting in the hot seat?
It's got juicy in here.
You know, for me this year, I went back to school, and you know, I have not done Spanish in 11 years, and I had to go into intermediate Spanish, so I had to catch up. I remember nothing. So it was definitely a big year for me. I'm happy I graduated. I'm attempting to be a good husband, so you know, if I'm going to be behind the block, I want to be 100%. And this year, you know, I just didn't feel like I wanted to. I wanted to be there. I wanted to be 100% behind the block. So don't count me out. I'm not done yet.
We would never, but we're glad to have you on this side with us.
You guys believe in me.
I believe in you, that's for sure.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss this. It's going to be some entertaining moments with Flula, with some of our fans from the Fan Zone. we are back to Taper Time. Hey guys, Taper Time's all about the fans and having fun, so we want to hear from you. Hashtag us at Taper Time. Let us know what you're doing, who you're excited to see, who you're going to root for, or come stop by. And you never know, you might make it on TV with Cullen Jones and Flula.
Yes. Now, you know that, I mean, we had our fun behind the desk, but we can't leave our friend Flula out. We can't. But you know what? He did it the first time. I think we're going to have to give him the mic again. He's got to interact with some of these swimmers and ask them some questions. If you get some good questions out there, we might have some swag for you. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But here you go.
Oh, wonderful. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing?
Great. Good. It's hot. I mean, it's hot.
It's very hot.
Yeah.
What is your name?
Heidi.
Heidi, you are from San Diego.
Yes.
Is there a secret swimming form in San Diego that only the San Diego peoples do?
Not something that only San Diegan people do, but there's like these like little swimming terms.
Ooh, give me a swimming term. I would love to learn this.
Well, as he mentioned before, there's like if I Lezak'd you, meaning like you came up from behind and just out-touched them.
So if someone is like over there and I sneak up to them and like steal their Snickers bar, I have Lezak'd them?
Yes, if you want to apply it that way. I would completely, you know, agree with that.
Excellent. I'm excited for you to have lunch, and then I will sneak up behind and steal all of the cornbreads. Sorry in advance about that. Tell me, what is your name?
Adele.
Adele, where are you from?
I'm from Fullerton, like 30 minutes away from here.
How did you arrive here? You did not swim?
My parents drove me.
Okay, I don't understand geography at all. What is your most favorite swimming form?
I like the 800 freestyle.
Can you explain, is freestyle like rapping? What does this mean?
Like it's the basic swimming stroke, you know, where you're swimming like this.
Got it. Sorry, I'm learning. It's very, very, very early still. Yes.
800 is one of the longest events next to the mile. So.
When you are doing it, what is in your brain? Do you start thinking about like Stranger Things episodes, or what is?
I'm usually not thinking about anything. I usually have one line from one song stuck in my head, and that's it.
What is the worst, or what is one line you remember that was in your head during one of these swimming times?
Probably "We Will Rock You," just that one line, just that. That was it.
That is very, very effective. I once had "Tiptoe Through the Tulips" in my head, and I won 0 races. So I'm going to use "We Will Rock You." Thank you.
You're welcome.
Back to you in the studio, Cullen.
No. We got a couple more questions. I think you had a question, right? What did you say before? You could ask me a question or ask me a little question. Anything else?
I just think that you're an amazing swimmer. It wasn't really a question, but
that's called product placement, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I got him in here. You see how he did that? Yeah. Flula, let's see. So, can you guys give Flula like another lesson, like a swim lesson? Like, how do we do freestyle? Can you show us like some freestyle arms or something? Come on. Are you guys breaststrokers? Is that what it is?
What's this?
Like, can you show me how you Lezak? Is it like 2 people standing next to each other and someone's like on the lane or something like that? Is that how that works?
Well, it's actually just, you know, 2 people in 2 different lanes and one's ahead and you sort of just out-touch them. It's like, I think in the 2016 Olympics, Katinka Hotsu and what's her name, Maya Dorado? Yeah, in the backstroke, Maya Dorado just out-touched Katinka, so yeah.
You know, I'm very upset that Lezak became a verb. You can Lezak somebody. I'm really upset about that. You can't call in some. You know what? I don't want to be a verb. Can you guys give me something else that we can teach Flula about swimming? Come on, this is our sport. Come on, something, anything. Kicking, freestyle, something. Oh, yep, I see it. Come on. Oh, they're okay. Amazing. Thank you guys for participating. And Flula, thank you so much for being here. I mean, this has been amazing. And I hope you got a little bit of a taste of our swim culture.
I did. Cullen, I have a question for you.
Oh, great.
We have learned what a Lezak is. What's a Cullen?
It's probably all the food on that table being eaten. That's a Cullen. That would be a Cullen.
In the pool, as you are kicking with
yes,
your legs.
absolutely. Eating at the same time.
Perfect.
That would be a Cullen.
I'm going to Cullen right now.
There you go. That's what I like it. Back to you, Kaitlin.
See, guys, you're going to want to come down to the fan zone because you're going to get to have some fun like that. I mean, Jason, speaking of fans, I saw you waving to some down there. I mean, the swim community is so awesome. Who are you waving to over there?
Oh, my kids are swimming now, and they're on the Gator Swim Club here. There's a few kids from the Gators. Your team records are still up on the board. You're cool. But yeah, come on down here. You get to interact with Cullen. But there's also going to be some really fun stuff. I know there's a little dancing maybe happening later this week.
There's some dancing.
It's possible
might
you can
see
get on
some
stage
later.
here and do
Yes.
that. But it's going to be fun. I'm excited.
I just want to talk a little bit about the Nova program. You know, they use this pool. You obviously being a legendary Nova swimmer, but you know the likes of Amanda Beard and Aaron Pearsall and who else?
I thought you forgot Aaron's name for a second.
No, I'm waiting for you to jump
Those
in
guys,
there.
those are legends right there. But no, we've had a ton of Olympians come out of there. I don't want to name some and not others. I'll miss some. Lenny Krazelberg. Those are the top ones that everybody knows. But there's plenty of others, and it's been a fun ride to be able to train with those type of people through those years. When you're around people swimming fast, you're going to swim fast. So it's always been a great team here.
And how cool that the next generation can come out here, see our country's fastest, get ready to be inspired, motivated, encouraged. But back to our fans, we want to thank you guys so much for watching the debut of Taper Time. We are so excited and so thrilled to have the show. We want you to see the personalities of these swimmers outside of the pool. We want you to have fun. We want you to join us. Remember to join us tomorrow at 4:30 Pacific for another Taper Time episode. Brendan Hansen, one of our buddies, will join us. And guys, get this, we'll celebrate National Milkshake Day.
I'm looking forward to that one.
You're not going to want to miss that. Make sure you hit us up on social media, #TaperTime.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Good night from Irvine.
Brother.